Hi, I'm Kelley Holmes, publisher of MyPrintResource.com, quick printing and wide format imaging publications for Cygnus Graphics Media. And I'm here today with Scott Schinlever, who is the Senior VP and GM for EFI Inkjet Solutions. Thanks for joining me, Scott.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. We are at the ISA show here in Orlando, and EFI is exhibiting with an impressive booth. Can you talk a little bit about the products that you're showing in your booth for this market?
Sure, absolutely. Really a wide array of products. First off is our LED technology, and that's on our GS hybrid flatbed line. And why that's so revolutionary is it really lets people print on very, very thin substrates with minimal heat from the curing process. So they can print on more exotic substrates that normally would buckle under the heat. And also they can print on less expensive substrates because they can basically print on thinner ones. So customers are really using it for both reasons. And what we're finding at this show is customers looking to move up, like larger sign shops and other types of print providers are looking to move up into that type of product to get into a lot of new application spaces and also save on energy costs and save on costs. Speaking of saving on costs, we're also featuring our GS roll-to-roll product, the 3250R. And why that's so significant is it's a very high-end roll-to-roll industrial strength printer, and it has 1000 DPI, very high speeds, so it addresses very squarely that point of purchase segment that people go after with high quality. And they now get the speed, and also just as important, they get a lot of reduction on their ink costs and their running costs. So we're offering somebody the ability to be a lot more productive with very high quality, so not give up on quality, but also have almost a 37% reduction in their running costs while doing it.
Excellent.
And then finally, another product we're showing here, it's actually our full launch here at ISA, is our EFI wide format product, the R3225. That product really slots in beneath the ViewTech product line. It really is for folks looking to move from either eco-solvent or solvent up into a product that they normally would consider to do with like a latex type product. So it's a $160,000 price point. It's roll-to-roll UV, 3.2 meters wide, highly productive and grayscale print technology. So that one, I think, especially for this particular show, we have just had fantastic response to it. And been taking orders left and right this morning for it, so we're very excited.
Well, we always like to hear of a manufacturer taking orders at these events.
Yes.
That's a good thing.
Yes.
So EFI is known historically as a technology company. What type of technology do you see as being kind of a game-changing technology for 2012?
I think really what we're seeing is a couple pillars. One is the emergence of grayscale technology and higher speed type products. And why that's important is in today's market, a lot of sign shops, a lot of print shops who print on wide format with grayscale want to move up into a more productive device, but they don't want to lose that print quality. Their customers demand it. So really what you're seeing is from EFI and also from some other vendors on the floor is moving up into that grayscale technology. I think another big one is LED, and that's where we're clearly leading in the super wide format space. There's a lot of folks that said it couldn't have been done for another couple of years. We clearly demonstrated you didn't have to give up speed or print quality to get the advantages of LED curing. So that's another big pillar of technology. And then finally one that we really bring that's very unique is end-to-end workflow. So it's really being able to leverage the other parts of EFI in terms of our MIS software, from job submission through print shop management, and then of course our Fiery XF RIP for very, very high performance to rip to the printer. It's really an end-to-end workflow as print providers really look to become more short-run manufacturers versus just printers. And that's something EFI, we put the hooks and the handles in the printers to be able to work with all the different software, and of course highly integrated with the Fiery XF. And it really is end-to-end job submission. You can estimate more accurately, track your jobs through the print process, and then at the end, cost it. So you really know what you're making right at the end of that print job in terms of your profit.
Wow, that's truly amazing. And is there a specific message that you would like attendees that go to the EFI booth to leave this show with?
Yeah, I think it is, as they're looking to make the next move in their businesses, it's much more today about vendor selection, about who's going to partner with you in the long run, versus just the feeds and speeds of a particular printer model at any one point. I mean, you can go across this floor, you can look at printers that on a piece of paper look very similar, but at the end of the day, who's going to stand behind you, who's going to service you, and then also who's going to help you with your whole workflow, not just the printing portion. And that's where I think EFI is very unique. And so come into our booth and kind of just see all what we have to offer. Much more than just printers.
Well, since this year we're coming up on a Drupa year in May.
Yes.
Is there anything that you can preview or talk about that we may see coming up at Drupa for EFI?
You know, can't preview a lot of specifics, but I will tell you we are going to have an absolute ton of innovation at Drupa. We are absolutely going to go in there with a big bang. We're going to be addressing higher end segment of print with a new technology that we're very excited about. Doesn't quite fit in the ISA space, but more in the screen print and offset space. You'll see continued innovations across our core product lines, and that includes also for our MIS apps products and our Fiery products. So we really have lined up a lot of launches across the corporation to really hit Drupa hard and to come out and give us great momentum in the second half.
Well, excellent. And if our readers would like any more information on EFI, you can visit myprintresource.com and do a search for EFI, where you will find all of the content, press release information, and product information that you need to request information from EFI and then to communicate with them through the website directly as a subscriber to the website. So thank you very much, Scott, for joining us today, and we appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay.